Right, so I picked up another Grizzly. It looks okay, it's not terrible. Paid a fair sum of money for this one, but it is a lot newer than what I've been messing with generally. This is a 2008 Grizzly 450 IRS. Not the power steering. Power steering didn't come out until about 2010 or 11, I think, something like that. This one looks alright, but it's really back to the abused bikes, for a number of reasons really. Probably the main problem is this rear CV shaft here. This end's okay, the end that goes into the diff, but this end is destroyed. All the CV balls that should be in there, that goes into the axle, and then, well, CV balls transmit it basically without going in depth. I wish I'd have done a video of taking this out, but I didn't. So, oh well. I have got a tripod holder that should make that more easier in the future, but yeah. Basically, just the typical story. Your CV boot rips, gets dirt in it, stupid farmer doesn't bother to change it, needs a new shaft. Hopefully this will be coming soon. I've ordered it from the States because the dealer here wanted nearly 200 quid to fix it. Well, not fix it, but supply the part. Even online, ebay.co.uk, I had to pay 140, so ordered it from the States for 70 quid. Aftermarket part, obviously. Probably the second most big issue is the brakes. Brakes were non-existent. You probably can't see, but the seals are pretty crap. There was no fluid in it whatsoever. But probably the biggest issue is that not only did they wear through the brake pads and the brake pad metal, they also started wearing through the actual brake piston. As you can see, that's the worn piston, that's the good one. That's how much they wore it down by. I have had worse. The previous 09 Grizzly I had was worn down to about there. So, yeah. Normally I actually manage to save the discs, so hopefully I'll be able to do the same in this instance. This is where the rear drive shaft was. I've just got a towel in there at the moment. I've taken the hub assembly all off and that looks okay, so luckily it didn't do much damage in there, if any. The rest of the bike is pretty decent really. The frame's not too rusty, there's not too much mud on it like that last one was caked in mud. VIN's all visible, done a check on it. It's not stolen because it was data tagged, so I know. Paid 1,550 quid for this, which is more than I normally pay, but this is worth nearly 3 grand in decent condition, so it's not terrible. Already done a few things. Properly resprayed the racks, taken them back to bare metal. I did start making a video on that, but to be honest I did it over 3 days, and I haven't got any sort of editing equipment, so it became a bit crap, to be honest. Wouldn't have been a pleasurable experience to watch. I just used a standard plastic coat. I normally use Rust-Oleum, but they didn't have any. That's what I used. Primer, then a should have got out of there before, but it was like a sort of satin finish. It's got sort of bits in it. It's supposed to be like a powder coat. It's not really, but the finish is astonishing really. It looks like it's just come out of the factory. Put a new sticker on there. Tenner. Quad Bikes Wales for any of you people in the UK. I said all the stickers were dirt cheap. The oil was another thing. That was terribly dirty. I've changed it since. I've been slacking on the videos lately, but you know, time innit? I've changed it and I've ridden it a couple of miles since then. Didn't want to go far because that messed up shaft. It's pretty clean now. I'll change it probably again when it gets too dirty. But that was right on the minimum mark, and it wasn't metallic, but the strainer had a lot of metallic looking bits on it, but it still runs fine. I'm not going to start it up now, mainly because I don't want to mess up that rear shaft or what's left of it, or any oil pour out the diff rather, but I also lost the key in amongst everything else, so I'm sure I'll find it at some point anyway, but you can say it's been used a bit. Handlebar grips are pretty worn down. It's done 8,700 miles and about 1,650 hours, so it's not that much. I've had a lot more than that. The Honda's got 3,000 hours and 28,000 miles, so I think everything works up front. 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive certainly works. I did try diff lock. Didn't look like it was spinning both wheels, but like I say, I only drove a couple of 100 meters when I got back, because I don't want to mess up that shaft. But it seemed to work on the bloke's field. You can see the disc of the rotor isn't too messed up in there. It's a bit scored, but normally I say the cost of them just doesn't outweigh. Just doesn't matter if it really tears up the brake pads a bit quicker. But eventually it smooths out. Don't know if I replace these silver Yamaha stickers that go on there, but see how much they cost, I suppose. There's also down there, it's terribly muddy. Cleaned it all out as best I can, but I'm not going to go too far because I don't want to get water in the electronics or anything. But a few things have gone on around here lately. Kodiak's been sold. Just didn't have really anything to do with it, to be honest. Pretty old and it was getting on a bit, so off it went. I am looking at another one on the moment on Facebook. It's an 05 Kodiak with 13,000 miles on it. Bloke one's about 1,300 quid, we'll see. So yeah, see you in the next one.